You should stop. I'm leaving now. I'm getting the same strange absence of energy reading that we...
Ma'am, I have a message from the site commander.
Oh?
In his private quarters.
Oh. We need to figure a way out of this. There's no way I'm going into the commander's private quarters.
You have to.
What?
Quiet!
Do you have any idea what an invitation to his private quarters means?
Of course I do. And that's why you need to go. This is your chance to get inside and find out if this is a part of...
There must be another way.
Probably. But not on such short notice without an all-access pass to...
You're right.
We'll find a way inside and catch up with Liana.
I will. But you two better hurry up.
We need a distraction.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Got what? Now's our chance. Where are the commander's quarters?
I'll never tell.
Ah, good.
Good?
I was hoping you'd resist. It makes interrogation so much more fun.
Hold on a second. I'll talk. Just get that crazy guy away from me. The commander's quarters are right down this hall, and then a left, and the next...
That's all we needed. Thanks. I know. How disappointing. Not if the commander's got a woman in his room.
Oh, finally! You guys sure took your sweet time.
Calm down. We got here as quickly as we could.
He went to freshen up.
Okay, then what are you doing just standing around here for?
What position? You can't be serious!
Do you want to jeopardize this operation or what?
How would posing on the bed help with this operation?
Because while he's very distractedly approaching the bed, we'll be able to knock him out from behind, quick and quiet, and not alerting any guards.
Like this?
No, that's not right at all. You have to be more inviting. This is the most effective pose.
Are you kidding me? You look like you're sunbathing at the beach.
You don't know what you're talking about, woman.
I think I'd know a thing or two more about flirting than you would.
Oh, please enlighten me, sailor.
Apologies for the delay, my sweet. I wanted to make sure that I was in...
All right, before we begin fighting, I have a really important question. Is this attractive?
No!
Thank you, that's exactly what I said.
Well, it would have been attractive if I were doing it.
Do you really think that a bunch of amateurs can take out someone as powerful as I? You fools will regret ever crossing paths with a Shadow General. Oh, shit.
They aren't so tough without their magic.
He said he was a shadow general. That just confirms that... Tainted spheres.
Definitely.
We can't leave the spheres here. We have...
We'll be too conspicuous lugging this bag.
But it would be even more dangerous to leave them here for them to use.
Finally, we meet again. For all these years, I have slowly unraveled everything you've worked so hard to build. I am Brute Man. You killed my brother. Prepare to die. And even now, you won't give me the decency of even acknowledging my presence.
Hey, wait! He's unconscious!
Ah, yes, of course. He was so intimidated by my speech that he passed out in fear. Don't worry, I'll take it from here.
We're on the second floor!
Oh. All according to plan, my friends.
We should get out of here before we attract too much attention.
Where is the commander?
Please don't disturb him. He's all tuckered out from our certain activities.
Right, I understand. Hold on, what about you two?
Would you like us to elaborate?
Nope, not necessary. You may go.
Greetings upon your safe return. Yep, everything's great, but we should...
Sounds good. We've been itching to get out of here anyway.
The deed has been done. Void's operation here will crumble.
Foiling another Void operation. Seems like just another day in the life now. Unless every single person who believes in Void's ideals and goals are gone, it's impossible to fully get rid of Void. It's just, you won't find them unless you know where to look.
If what you say about Void and its operations are true,
They're probably already aware of Void activities and have missions to monitor or take care of things.
it's true that the Mage Guild is involved with a lot of suspicious reports of magical activities. What has been said seems sensible.
What are we gonna do with those?
We'll turn them into the Mage Guild of the next city. Poi! Pongo, what are you doing in there? No, the way a sphere becomes tainted is by a Pongo's absorption of energy is to turn sad energy into
Huh, I never knew that.
Absorbing spheres doesn't happen overnight. And when a Pongo is full, he'll stop absorbing energy. Just like how we can't eat anymore after we... Perhaps in a span of a couple months. Exactly. was just waiting for a certain someone to wake up so we could spar. Huh? Are you feeling okay? We'll start with a standard spar. The goal is to knock your opponent to the ground. Wait, what did you just say? Ah! Hey, that's not fair! What you need to go find is the meaning of honor. Two can play a fat game. Might? What are you doing? And that's twice you've used cheap tricks. Huh? That's not true. In our last couple of spars, I've been pushing myself to match your intensity. In the beginning that would have been true, but your growth as a swordsman has been tremendous. How much you... I suppose you did technically knock me down first, which would make you the victor in this spar. Well, you finally got me. What are you gonna do next?
Where did you two disappear to? Forget I asked.
We were just sparring.
What an interesting way to spar.
You have it all wrong.
Right. Anyway, when you finish up your, spar, feel free to rejoin us at the camp. Food's ready, not that I have an appetite anymore.
You stay right there! I'm going back first. You can follow later. We are not going back together.
Here. I have read through the literature and it does not contain any information which could be of use.
Really? We found it in an old temple.
The text is a subjective moral lesson in the way of a fictional story about an adolescent.
Okay, if you're sure you don't want it, then I can...
Do as you please with it.
Alright, thanks, Amy.
it's...
We should pick up the pace. When nightfall...
Such an expenditure of energy would be wasteful.
Doesn't seem like she is.
How is she not cold?
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you guys talking about me?
Aren't you freezing?
I don't think so.
Seriously?
Seriously, what's your secret?
Secret?
There's gotta be a secret to it, right?
She does not seem to be using any magical assist.
Are you guys a little chilly or something? Oh, wow. You guys do look cold.
Because it is!
Actually, you're right. I'm freezing. Ooh. I'm terribly, terribly cold.
What are you doing?
Trying to stay warm, of course. Aren't you cold too?
I'm not cold.
Oh, of course you're not.
Not happening.
But I'm not dressed appropriately for this weather.
How is that my fault?
Okay. I guess I'll try to manage somehow.
Fine.
Wait, I don't want you to be cold too.
Well, there's no other option.
Sure there is.
Hey!
What? We have to keep warm, right? This jacket is big enough for the both of us.
Don't think I'm enjoying this. I'm only doing this because it'll be troublesome if you get sick.
Of course you are. That's so sweet. Thank you.
What are you doing? Chivalrous? Well, you don't have to do that. Boy? Boy. Boy. It seems that way. Thank you.
We are nearing Ellendale. The journey should not be much longer.
Oh, really? What a shame. I mean, oh boy. Yeah, it's so cold. Good thing we're almost there.
That is exactly where we need to be headed.
Is there an event going on?
The library in Ellendale is renowned for its collection of rare tomes. Since we are already aware the Wind Temple is in the... confident that I will discover the...
You don't have to tell me twice.
What kind of business?
I had no idea you took such an interest in me.
I just want to make sure you aren't getting into trouble.
That doesn't sound like me.
Alright, why don't we all take some time to relax and explore Annandale, and meet... Hey! I didn't know you liked illusions of the mind. It looks like it's moving.
Yeah. Wait,
Only 4 legs, but
dancing figures.
yes. What? Really? How? I don't see... maybe we should move on.
All of these images hold so much meaning. They're the epitome of understanding that not everything is as it seems. If you change your perspective, you're told a completely different story. I see these images and I wonder what it is the artist is trying to share. This piece has been... Tell me.
It's obvious.
Yep. Faces.
Vases.
You meant to say faces.
No, they're clearly vases.
No, they're faces.
Unless faces look like vases to you.
How could you have been so right about all the others and...
Actually, in that last illusion, I didn't see a swan. I saw a rabbit!
I trusted you!
I thought that was the only time. But I see now that you've been wrong this whole time.
You're the one who's wrong.
No. There's no need to...
Not now!
What do you see?
Ha! I knew I was right!
You two...
Have you considered the possibility? This illusion tells two independent... to understand another perspective.
I guess it's possible that...
I'm glad your eyes are finally working.
What? You jerk!
Why would I agree with something wrong?
Hey there. You could say that. If this library is as extensive as Amy says. They've got Arius texts. The ancient civilization here. Perhaps you could assist me.
Perhaps.
Would you be interested in a Gaian text?
Where did you acquire this?
From one of the ruins. Unlike most of texts found, this one is very atypical.
A children's book?
Yes, and you can tell it's Gaian based on the calligraphy. The Gaian's language didn't use punctuation, while the other ancient civilizations, such as... And the parchment itself is out of an animal hide.
Fascinating. And
Well, donate for a small fee.
of course.
Not bad. I was hoping I could get a little more, but... What is it? Speaking of haggling... Speaking of... Why don't we go check out the shops?
I'm proud of you, son. Remember to keep up your studies. Maybe one day you can grow up to be a mage.
Thanks, Dad.
Hello? Are you still there? You okay there? You never really talk about home. Sometimes it's hard to remember that everything is so up in the air for you. One minute you were living life as usual, and then in an instant all of that was ripped away and your life turned completely upside down. Nothing quite as extreme as being transported to another world. I wasn't always like that. When I was young, I lived with my father in a big town. I love them. It's a bit embarrassing how many I had. My friends always like to come to my house. Little girls like dolls. I'm not ashamed. Anyway, sometimes things happen out of your control, and all you can do is roll with the punches. I'm sorry that you've been feeling alone, and that it's taken me so long to notice. You should save lines like that for Leanna. I know, but your reaction was worth it. Let's keep going. Anyway, You should save lines like that for Leanna. Oh, really? That's Now I don't have to feel guilty about sharing a bed with her. You heard me. Let's keep going. Anyway, sometimes... If only you knew what she says about you behind closed doors. You should ask her yourself. Let's keep going.
Hello. Yes, I did. All of these texts include data on the 100 floating isles. I have... Yes. Yes. Of course not. The islands float due to the magical dispersion in this... No, it is not logical nor conductive for habit, but because they have been mostly untouched, it is highly likely that the Wind Temple was built. If my calculations are correct, wind magic would solve that predicament.
That's true. While I can use wind magic to jump from isle to isle, I could float myself and perhaps assist one other person.
Obviously, that second person would be him.
What about the rest of us? I appreciate that, but we should still be close by.
We can set up at the edge of the first isle and wait for their return.
That sounds good to me.
There's still some distance for us to travel to reach the isles.
Yes, but tomorrow.
Let's go find an inn then.